Have you ever been disappointed by the lack of smoke flavor produced by your pellet grill? You spend all this time and money trying to produce that perfect smoky bite, and delicious as it may be, the smoke flavor just falls short. In fact, this shortcoming has earned pellet grills the nickname Easy Bake Ovens. Well, with the addition of one feature, the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro totally erases that issue. Welcome to TGD. I've been using the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro as my daily driver for about 8 months now. I've cooked hundreds of pounds of meat on this grill, everything from briskets to burgers. I know this grill inside and out. These are all the things I love about it. As far as looks go, I think this thing looks like $1,000,000. I'm a sucker for this black on stainless look, and actually on older versions of the Camp Chef Woodwinds, it was reversed. The body was black and the lid was stainless steel. I actually think this looks way, way better. It has the same color scheme as the Rectech, and I just love this black on stainless look. It's got these nice, super sturdy angled legs and a really beefy lower shelf. I roll this in and out of my garage every time I use it. Nothing's loosened up, feels super, super sturdy. It's got a really nice gasket that runs all around where the lid seals on the body. And you can see on the lid itself, the lid is also insulated. And because this is thick, it actually sits down next to this gasket, so it kind of seals on two faces. You still get a little bit of smoke leakage, but overall it seals pretty well and stays really well insulated. So I've got the 24-inch model of the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro. They also sell a 36-inch model. On the 24-inch, I can easily fit 4 full-size briskets, 4 full pork butts, and easily 8 racks of pork ribs on here without any problem. If you need more capacity than that, they also sell a 36-inch model. This comes standard with the second shelf. It's actually 2 separate shelves. But this is super great for keeping your food away from the radiant heat source. It produces overall much better quality barbecue than cooking directly on the main grate. So I think this is kind of a really critical feature to have in a pellet grill, is this second shelf, and the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro has it. It's got these awesome rotating locking casters on all 4 corners of the bottom of the grill. Makes it super great, super easy to maneuver this thing, and they all lock. My only gripe is that I wish that the wheels were a little bit bigger so they could roll over cracks and rocks and sticks and stuff a little bit easier. But overall, it maneuvers really easily. All right, now we're gonna take a look at the ash clean out feature that's on the fire pot. You've got this cup that comes up on and off. And on the side here, there's this little knob and lever. I just recently cleaned this, so I'm not gonna pull it, but you pull this back and forth a few times and it drops the used ash from the fire pot down into this cup. And then once all the embers are out, you just take the cup off, dump it in your garbage, put it back on. Super simple, super easy. It makes it so you don't have to take the whole grill apart to clean the ash out of the fire pot, and that's super convenient. It's also got this awesome side shelf here. Now, you can also buy, Camp Chef sells something called a sidekick, where you can buy a gas grill or gas griddle attachment for the side of this. They sell a pizza oven that can sit on that thing. It comes standard with the shelf, but you can upgrade to get some propane features that will attach to the side. On the back, you have these adjustable vents for airflow. These are really nice, and they call this kind of a down and out system. The smoke actually kind of rolls around in the chamber and then comes up and out. So there's virtually no risk of any snow or water getting into the cooking chamber and onto your food, so that's nice. On the back here, you'll see there's a pellet dump tube here. You can actually hook a bucket right on this tab here, and you pull this lever on the side and your pellets will dump out that chute. So if you ever wanted to swap your pellets, or you needed to get the pellets out of the hopper to do some maintenance, that's easy to do. Now if we come around to the front here and take a look at the hopper, this is a 22-pound capacity pellet hopper, so that's pretty nice. I've never run out of pellets mid-cook or anything. Would be nice for it to be a little bit bigger, but 22 pounds is fine. So the pellet hopper also has this awesome viewing window on here, so you can see the exact level of your pellets. while you're cooking or before you cook. So you can see if you've got to add more or if you're fine for whatever you're cooking. It also has this bottle opener, so if you like to drink beer while you're cooking barbecue, you're in luck. It's got built-in bottle opener here. So the controller on this actually has this nice kind of weatherproof cover on it. It's a full color display. You got this knob over here that rotates through the different settings, and then you actually just push on the knob to select whatever you want to do. There's not a whole lot that you can change inside here. You know, it's got light mode and dark mode. You can change the units between Fahrenheit and Celsius. But overall, it's a really nice, very intuitive, simple to use controller. On the side here, you have 4 numbered temperature probe ports. It's really nice. This came with the 4 color-coded probes. They plug into the side, and then they snake through this little port on the side of the cooking chamber. So that's really great. The app and the Wi-Fi connectivity are super reliable. I think the app works great. I never had any issues connecting to the Wi-Fi, which is super awesome, really convenient for me. Now it's time for the magical smoke feature. Let's check it out. So this is the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro's smoke box. It's essentially a metal drawer that you can add chunks of wood or wood chips to. You could even add charcoal to it to totally enhance the flavor of the barbecue or whatever you're cooking on your Camp Chef. I thought maybe at first this was a little bit of a gimmick or whatever, but I wanted to try it out. And I can tell you, after putting hundreds of hours on this smoker, this produces the best tasting barbecue of any pellet grill I've ever used. This thing is actually removable. It's got holes in the bottom for airflow. It's got a gasket to seal this up. This gasket's getting kind of beat up because I use this grill all the time, and I'm pushing this in, pulling it out over and over and over again. And you can see that on top of the fire pot, there's a, you can't see it, yeah, there you go. There's a louver, and so if I have this all the way open, it'll let heat and fire from the fire pot come up and ignite whatever fuel I have in the firebox. If I want to, shut it off, to close off that heat, let it smolder, or at the end of a cook, I'll close it to try to stop it from burning and get it to go out faster. But this feature is a total game changer for your barbecue. This is no gimmick. This is the best. Now, these are some of my favorite features on the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro. Go down to the comments and let us know what are the features on pellet grills that are most important to you. Now, as much as I love the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro, it does have a couple issues that really grind my gears. The first one is that it leaks just a little bit of grease from right here. This is kind of where the grease tray runs down, and then all that pools and runs out the chute. But it leaks a little bit, and that just is super annoying. I don't like it. The only other thing that I don't like about the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro is there's no dedicated cord wrap. Now, because the handle is designed like this, you can just wrap the cord around here, and this is what I do. But I just wish on a $1,200 grill that they would have done like what RecTech did and put a dedicated cord wrap on the back of the pellet grill, so I don't have to look at that cord all the time. The Camp Chef Woodwind Pro is my favorite pellet grill because it produces delicious smoky food that I'm proud of and that my family and friends love. Mission accomplished. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe so we can keep making more content just like this. Thanks for watching.